Hello, today we are going to be doing a presentation on our project over UTA's Fablab experience. We are Group 9 and the following members are Tyra, Melanie, Toby, and Lydia. The following contents that we are going to be going over through our presentation is about design, research and training, creating, as well as the lessons learned throughout the project. We are also going to be including the references that we use. Starting with designing. Going into this project, we knew that we needed to pick an item that we all could contribute to. Our initial ideas were to make either a shirt, bowl, or tote bag, with our final decision being the tote bag. Moving on to research and training. Learning how to use a sewing machine. The first item we used at the Fab Lab was the sewing machine. We used a blog post we found to help us out with the basic usage of the machine. The blog mentioned helpful tips as well as step-by-step instructions that guided us the right direction as it was our first time using a sewing machine. Moving on to learning how to use a heat press. It was everyone in the group's first time using one, so we turned to another blog that also stated step-by-step instructions on how to use the heat press, from positioning the paper and design to the kind of paper to use. Throughout the process, Fablab workers also helped us a ton with our experience.
We thought of three different designs for the tote bag. The first one had a more rounded look and only had UTA on it. The second design was a square look with the UTA and the Maverick horse on it. But we decided to go with an all-over rounded tote bag with the UTA and Maverick horse sign on it. Try to find a template and design that fit our draft perfectly, and we did find the perfect resemblance for a rounded tote bag, but we were unable to find the exact logo and design for the one that we chose.
We all settled on the same tote bag template, so we all read up on the sewing machine blog to see what kind of fabric that we needed. And once we found our fabric, we cut the fabric according to the chosen tote bag template. The blog that we found was very helpful because it told us how to set up the sewing machine and even our fabric. We only had 2 hours to sew, so we decided to not do the pocket from the template. We all took turns sewing a single side from the bag and even the shoulder straps. The heat press was something that none of us knew how to do, so we all found a blog and read up on it. This was very helpful because it told us the motions that we need to do and the materials that we needed. The people at the Fab Lab were especially helpful because we didn't know how to use any of the more fancier equipment, because in the blog it only told us more simpler things.
After sewing, we used the heat press to finalize our tote. Tote bags use resources effectively for maximum utility. They reduce waste by replacing single-use bags because they have a lower environmental impact over time. The sewing machine uses scientific and mathematical skills that measure and cut into fabrics and patterns of different types of materials. What we learned from this experience is how to coordinate with each other, and that the making process has a correct path to it, quite similar to the scientific process. We had to find time after class to incorporate each other's ideas by maximizing our time together. The technical engineering equipment in the Fab Lab offers different services that we can use for future projects.